Today we're going to be looking at my top 10 favorite figures I got this year. Before we get into it, I just want to give a few honorable mentions to Make Toys Endgame. I was a little bit disappointed with him. I was extremely excited for him. Make Toys Howling Meteor was so good that I was let down by Endgame, and that's about why he didn't make it on. And a lot of the joints feel really bad, like he's gonna break. Another honorable mention, the DX9 Richafin, something like that, or the knockoff, I don't know what it's called. That's a very good value for money. It was only like $27, and it's awesome. It's really good. Another one is XTransBots Boost. It's not my favorite figure out there. It's a bit, like, I wouldn't say complex transformation. Like, in theory, it's simple, but it's just kind of difficult to get around because parts clash heavily. And finally, this Final Victory Huffer. I don't know, it's alright. It's not like terrible, but it's also not like great. So, those are the honorable mentions. Now let's get into number 10 and 9. So at number 9/10, we have Soundwave and Shockwave. I don't really know. There's a lot of this on the list, but I don't really know what order to put these in because Soundwave, I was a little bit let down by. This isn't official. It's a little bit light. Same as Shockwave. Neither of these are very heavy. Soundwave is missing his pinky finger. We're going to get the Keith's upgrade kit for him. But he is beautiful, like, especially on camera, like, there it is, like that blue. It's really nice. I don't know if this is a custom or not. I mean, like, I bought it. The paint on the, like, up there seems to be chipping, but no other paint is chipping like that bad. So I don't really know if this is custom or not, because I have never seen another one that looks like this. So I'm not quite sure, because I bought it like this. And Shockwave, I was a little bit let down by this guy, because he doesn't really almost feel Masterpiece. He's not very, like, you know, heavy. He's not very complex. He's much more kind of gimmick-based, where it's light-up features. But I gotta say, after I put the batteries in, I really like this guy. Like, that is extremely bright, and it's crazy how bright that is. So yeah, that's number 9 and 10. You decide. I don't know. I should decide, but I can't. I don't know. They're both alright. They're not, like, great, but they're alright. So, that's number 9 and 10. 10 and 9. On to 8 and 7. Well, first of all, at number 8, we have MP Grapple. I was actually pleasantly surprised with its quality. You know, I thought all the KOs were going to be, like, terrible, but they're actually really good. So yeah, that's number 8. Now on to number 7. Now, number 7's a little bit different. It's Triprecicus. I really do like this. Combined, they're great. Like, apart, they're not, like, too special, but I really do like the whole thing. It looks a little bit weird, but it is really a nice figure. He's really good. On to number 6. So at number 6, we have my first XTransBots Albany, and it is a Geas or Trailbreaker. I really do like this figure. He is a little bit weird to pose, but it's really good. I really like the paint on it. The blue is really nice. I don't know, it looks exactly like the character should. I like just displaying it like this. I think it looks pretty good. So now on to number 5. So at number 5, we have Sideswipe, and this thing is an absolute awesome piece. This thing is awesome, and I really do like it. It's not my favorite Carbot, as you'll see in the next one. One day I want to get the Plus version, but for right now, this is fine. So, now on to number 4. And at number 4, we have pretty much what is a Threeway Tie. I can't decide which one of these I want on here, so I'm just putting the mold on here so there's not 3 of the same thing on the same list, because all of these things are really good. Prowl's probably my favorite, because he's definitely, that one's definitely an official one. Smokescreen probably has my favorite colors, although Blue Streak also has some really nice colors. Like this, I can't even, like, I don't know which one I like more. This one has remolding. This one's pretty much a straight up carbon copy of this one, except for a few remolded pieces. But I don't know which ones I like more than each other, because like Prowl definitely feels the best since the first one I got. I think Blue Streak looks like really, really nice. Smokescreen is the most remolded, and it's just a race car. I love race cars. Blue Streak probably feels the worst. His joints are toleranced really bad. Smokescreen, some of his joints were off, but I fixed them, and Prowl probably feels the best. I really like all three of these guys, but having all three of these guys, especially on like car mode and stuff, it's really amazing. So yeah, that's why they're all three here. Now on to number 3. At number 3, we have Make Toys' Howling Meteor, and this thing is absolutely amazing. It is one of my favorites in my collection. That's why he's at number 3. It is awesome. The sculpting, the molding, it's perfect. It's exactly what I'm trying to go for with my shelf. It looks exactly like the Transformers Devastation Starscream. I love the colors on it, how it's so bright and vibrant. I really like the transformation on it. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break, unlike the end game. So yeah, let's get on to number 2 and number 1, which again is a tie-up. And at number 1 and 2, we have XTransBots Motormaster, or their Gravestone, and MP36, the KO. Both of these figures are absolutely great, but in their own separate ways. First, let's look at MP36, and let's talk about why I, chose this one. His transformation is absolutely just, like, ingenious. I really like all the different accessories. It really brings out his character. The gun mode is like a pure power move. It feels great. Like, it's awesome. Yeah, it's really good. And this posability, it's really posable. XTransBots Gravestone is on here for a few different reasons. He has presence. Like, I know on camera, like, these guys really don't look that big on camera, but like in person, when I first transformed this thing, it was like a oh shit moment, because it's so cool. It's so awesome. I would really recommend this guy. Probably the main reason I really like this one is because it's just Motormaster. I really love Motormaster. He's probably like my favorite G1 design out there. So I'm probably gonna get the DX9 one for Menasor. This one's really cool. I don't know, like together it almost looks a little bit weird, like his proportions are off, but in like a vacuum, like if you're just like looking at it, like this looks like Motormaster. This looks like Motormaster. This looks like Motormaster. That especially looks like Motormaster, but then when you put it all together, it kind of like, the thighs aren't, I don't know if the thighs are, I don't think the thighs are like long enough. His arms are a little bit too long. Yeah, I really like this thing, and when I first transformed it, I was like, wow, this thing looks a lot more expensive than it was. Like, I don't know, it looks in person. I really thought, I was like, wow, this looks like the Fans Toys one, because like all the clear plastic on top of, shiny bits. It's really a look. So yeah, I couldn't really decide which one of these I like more, so that's why they're tying out at number 2 and 1. So now we have gone 10 down to 1, and these are my top 10 figures that I've gotten this year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm really trying to get to 100 subscribers before the end of the year. Thank you all so much. It's been a pretty good year. See ya.